a lot of times people follow like specific blocks. It's like they'll
Right.
do like so far away from an event, they'll do like a lot of different exercises,
Yeah.
be more diverse, and then
Right.
as they bring it in, they're gonna become more and more specialized. They're gonna do a lot of volume. They're gonna do less volume. They're gonna do low intensity. They're gonna do high
Yeah.
intensity.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
more of like a steady. Like I think I've been putting myself too much at like trying to constantly be at a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
So it's hard though, man, because like people put out videos and they're doing so well, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I know I'm close to that.
Yeah.
So then instead of like just focusing on the handful of things that I want to train on, then I'll try to do all this other shit.
All the stuff that they're doing.
Yeah. And it's just feats. Just trying to
Yeah. That's what it
beat
is.
my ass off. Like
Yeah.
it was like that anvil thing. I knew it was just a matter of figuring that anvil out, and I would be able to lift it. I honestly expected myself to lift it during the medley.
Dude, I didn't think there was a chance.
I
That's
know.
why I did. Do you follow like a set block structure before you peak? Like, do you?
I do, but I think I try to. So yes, so I focus on like doubles and triples for the most time, but I also work in singles. It's usually like do singles, then go to doubles, triples. But I'm trying not to do that.
So you start off your season like when you're far away from the event with singles.
No, that's more like the peak. That's
what you
generally
move
so.
to.
So I'm trying to transition away from the singles now for the contest in March.
Oh,
So
right.
so I can peak towards
Gotcha.
the contest.
So you're doing threes,
Yeah.
then you'll bring it to twos.
3s and 5s. I was doing 8s.
Right. Okay. And
Yeah.
but you're gonna cut it as you get closer.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, but like previous to that, it was like always singles. Okay, I can't get this weight now. I'll go to doubles. But I haven't. I've been trying not to single as much,
Understand.
and I'm going
Gotcha.
And I was even on the axle. You're familiar with the axle? It's
Yeah.
the double overhand deadlift. I was doing 8s. I was trying to build like this really
Big
wide
base.
base,
Yeah.
and I ended up injuring my shoulder.
That's
So,
interesting.
yeah.
That's interesting.
I haven't had an injury that really affected everything in a couple of years. So it's usually just little minor cuts.
It's I try and do that
I mean,
exact
if
same
he does
thing.
it, it's gonna be
But
unexpected.
what I find the problem is that there's what I want to do, and then there's what my body's telling me I need. And those two things don't always line up. And I've kind of given up in trying to fight what my body's asking. Like, I don't care if it's right before the event now. If I want to do bench press and fucking 30 reps, then that's what I do, you know? I try, like, don't get me wrong, I follow that same thing, but it just doesn't seem to go that way. My body's asking me for all sorts of weird shit.
Right.
It's complicated, you know? It's more complicated than what the plan is. I feel like one of the most important things is just flexibility. You know, you have that, you know what your goal is, just define it, like, trying to find your way, right? Yeah. I'm lifting heavy right now.
Oh really?
Actually, I'm lying. I've been lifting heavy for like the last year. And now I'm like getting back into like bodybuilding, like full range of motion type of stuff. Yeah.
It seems like most people do much more higher reps per set than
For the most part, yeah. And if you're not healthy, you got to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because feed your
Yeah.
tendons.
Yeah.
But if you're good, pedal down, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
It's hilarious now, man. Like for like the last 20 some years, I have devalued grip in the priorities of arm wrestling. I've always been like, yeah, in arm wrestling, like I'm never squeezing you. But
Well, you said that in that one Juji video too. Like
Yeah.
your goal isn't necessarily trying to
Right.
squeeze the guy's hand as hard as you can.
right,
So
But
so
the
gripping implements don't necessarily work
not
as
necessarily.
well for you.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
But I tell you, the last couple of years, I've found an application.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's weird how like after, you know, you arm wrestle for decades, and obviously we always have more to learn, right? I actually think that you look at all the movements that we can do, right? A lot, but that is really strong. Like when you look at all the muscles that you got,
Right.
these are really good for the forearm. And the truth is you can use any muscle in the forearm to fight. You just have to figure out how to use it right. And this in a strap. Once you're strapped up and you can create a bind with the strap.
Right.
All you have to be is strong in one spot that you can isolate. Anyways, there is awesome applications for grip in arm. I just don't think it's limited to the hand itself.
Right.
I think that it still has to be like with a lat drag or anything, like a row, like just any roots. But there's there's things you can't pick up, right?
Yeah.
Right. Same thing in arm wrestling. You get strapped to a guy. There's things that you're not going to be able to do.
You're not going to be able to.
I'd love to. You'd be such a good arm wrestler, seriously.
Man, here's the deal, man. I have an extraordinarily obsessive personality.
Huh.
And if I'm afraid that if things went well for me,
Well,
that
sure
I
they would.
like forget the injury stuff because I don't want to get hurt either.
Well, listen, we're all going to die.
I know, but like I'm the kind of guy who will focus on. I will totally get away from everything that I need to be doing in my life in order to get improved at arm wrestling.
You're a soldier.
It's like somebody wanted me to go golfing once, so I went and I was like, I could figure this out.
Yeah.
You know, it was a terrible round of golf, but I was like, I could put the work in. I could put the work in to make it happen.
Yeah.
So, if I were to get on a table, or if I were to get into a tournament and do well, I think I would it would just turn into grip.
But arm wrestling could actually be the biggest sport on the planet. The biggest. Like, forget where it, like, all we need to do is to make every single person realize that they can be ranked on their phone.
Right? Yeah.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
Everybody just arm wrestles their friends and a worldwide ranking comes about. Arm bat, where is it? Oh my God, I'm wearing it. See, free advertising right there. Get ready, people. Find the website.
So,
there's a lot of handles for grip being made.
there's a tremendous amount.
Like, I think there's probably, like, when you look at pieces of workout equipment, there's probably more grip tools out there than there is weight equipment almost.
I would agree with that. But a lot of it is like a similarity that I would draw is you can probably buy 50 different squat cages.
I'm getting so I can do the
So
keys with
there's
my arm.
a variety of different squat cages with different features, and then each rolling handle is a little bit different.
I got you.
So like some people don't like the variety that's there, but what a lot of people don't realize is you don't have to own every single handle. Like it crosses over.
Yeah.
So, and some of them cross over a little bit better than others.
What's the most important hand? What's the most important lift in grip?
Probably. You can't narrow it down to one. You have to go like 2 3/8 stick bar and probably 2 to 2.5 inch pinch.
Why is that?
Because if you do those two things, then you could develop a foundation that will cross over to everything else. There's a lot of 2 and 3/8 handles.
Like in the world, like if you were like out functioning in the real world, the 2 and 3 inch is the real test. Yeah.
2 and 3/8. 2 and 3/8, because that's the size of the inch dumbbell. Yeah, there's two main grip tests: the inch dumbbell and then the grip feet, and then the blob. Those are the two. Like aside from grippers.
I always feel like all sport somehow comes from an application in war.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, head to head.
Some part of it is used in a martial setting. So like grip strength has plenty of applications, right?
Yeah, I think like if there was one sport that everybody should do, it should probably be grip in some way. Because it's applicable to every single sport that's out there.
So, and what angle, like most of the stuff is off the floor.
Yeah, I
So do
think
you think that there's reason why you should change that and have it coming from
I
the
would
ceiling?
have no problem doing that.
Like that seems to make sense for me. Like you'd want to change your angle to this.
Yeah, we would do a grip contest. Like with the right events that interest
I mean,
you.
look at I play. Here's the thing. I'm irrelevant. Okay, that's the thing. Like I'd love to do it, and just like to show, because I do think it's super cool, and I like to learn about it. How does this apply in the real world? Like a grip. Oh fuck, that's what you can do. It's cool. But I mean, I'm so far down one road. It'd be silly for me to. I actually think that grip and arm wrestling are very close together. Like because like arm wrestling is combative with hand strength. A lot. Yes. But that's good to meet you, dude.
Absolutely.